Now, once you got the idea of for loop, while loop, and do while loop, and even if else condition, now we'll try to solve some pattern using those concepts. Now, when you talk about patterns, pattern I need to print here is, let's print the output I need here is, let's say, star and star and star and star. So I need these four stars. The only condition I have here is using one system.out.print, I should print only one star. That means I need to use sysout, I need to use system.out.println, and in this I need to print only one star, right, and with some space. Now since I want to print those four stars in the same line, so I don't need ln there, and what I can do is I can just simply use that code. I'll say copy, paste, paste, and paste. So when I run this code now, so you will see we are getting those so run as Java application. So you can see we got those four stars. But don't you think we are doing the same thing repeatedly? So what we can do is we can use some type of loop. Now question arises which loop to use. We have while loop, we have do while loop, and for loop. Now in this scenario, for loop is most suitable is because you know the starting point and ending point. While loop is preferable when you don't know the ending point. So example, let's say you have a file, you want to fetch some data, even you don't know how much data the file have, so you can use a while loop there. But since we know we need to print only 4 times, so we can use a for loop, and the initial value of I will be 1, and the iteration it should go till 4, and every time it should be I plus plus. I need to print only one statement, so remaining 3 statements are not needed here. So we'll say only one statement. Simple. If I run this code now, so we'll say run as Java application. So you can see we are getting those 4 stars with the help of this for loop. But let's say now the pattern what I need is, let me go for the multi-line comment. So this is, if you write in this way, this is multi-line comment. So the pattern I need here is not 4 stars, and then again 4 stars. Now, so if you need this 4 stars in 2 rows, we need to write the same for loop twice, right? So I will let me just copy this code, and what we'll do is we'll paste it here. So I'm writing the same code twice, so it will run as Java application. We're getting those 8 stars in the same row. The problem is, once you finish with the first loop, it will print 4 stars. Then in the same line, it will print remaining 4 stars. What I need to do is, after this loop, I need to go to the new line. So we'll say system.out.println, so that once you print with this loop, or once you're done with this loop, it will go to the next line. So let's run this code now. So we'll say run as Java application. So you can see now we're getting these 2 rows, right? Let's say I want 4 rows. So let me give star and star and star, star, star. So what I need this square in which I have 4 rows and 4 columns. So I need to repeat this code multiple times. So just copy this code now. Copy, and it should be paste and paste. So now since I have written those 4 times, that loop for 4 times, if I run this code now, run as Java application, the output we'll be getting is this square pattern, right? But don't you think we are doing the same thing repeatedly? Just see the code. All this code are same. So what we can do is, since all this code are same, we can put this block into another for loop. That means after this loop, there will be a one more for loop. We'll say j equal to 1, because we cannot use I now, and j less than equal to 4, because we want to do the same thing for 4 times, and then j plus plus. In every iteration of j, I need to repeat this number of lines, right? So I don't need this remaining loops. So you can see in this for loop we have a for loop. So I can even go for formatting. Let me say Let me do formatting here. So it's a tab, tab, tab. So we need to provide a proper indentation so that you will understand where to open a bracket and where to close it. So you can see this for loop is outer for loop and this is inner for loop, right? Even it's so we have outer as j loop and inner as I loop. It doesn't matter the name. What matters is that in this loop we have another loop, and this type of hierarchy is called as nested for loops. And if you run this code now, this is your output. So we are getting this we're getting this block of stars. But it's always better to give outer loop as I and inner loop as j. It's not compulsory, but it look good because first I comes and then we go for j. So we'll say I and then we'll go for j. Even if you print this now, the output will be same. Clear? Now, since we're done with this, let me give you a pattern for your assignment. So what we can do is we can use a pattern here. We'll say you need to print, after this, you need to print 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have to print 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I need to print 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is your assignment question. Clear?